want to go to college and finish college, and I want to get me a career that's.
When I grow up, I want to be a nurse because
I want to succeed in life.
Back in 8th grade,
I don't want to work at McDonald's for the rest of my life.
Music and
when I grow
engineering.
up, I want to become a nurse because I want to become a doctor when I grow up.
But I'm still gonna go to college for psychology.
When I finish high school, I want to go to college. I want to get into a law enforcement school and become a cop. A few years ago, I wasn't such a good girl. I was always bad. I always used to fight. I always stay in the back of the class and just be quiet because I don't know. I was always so bully, and they always call me names. But then my mom came around, and my mom saw how I changed and how my attitude changed, and she helped me. She sat down and talked to me. She's like, "Look, this world's hard, tough, but you'll make it. You're bright, you're smart, you got this."
Nobody's poor me or anything. I don't want that to happen to her ever. So I say that I want her to achieve something I cannot.
In order for students to be successful, they need support not only from the school, but also from their families and the larger community. St. Paul Public Schools Foundation has been a partner here at Washington in a number of different projects.
One of them was this Inspired Educator Grant, and that allowed us to hire a filmmaker for the project. It allowed us to take time as teachers to plan for the project. It allowed us to get a copy of the students' film right into their hands that they could take home with them. And most importantly, it just allowed us to think outside the box of the traditional teaching methods and think about, if we had some funds, what would be possible.
In our Uganda project that the foundation helped fund, Kabao has grown so much in just the 3 months that we did the project. And she was one of the students who did a lot of research outside of school on her own time about Uganda and learned that lots of parts of Uganda are a lot less fortunate than the United States.
When the teachers started talking about this project, I thought it was crazy because, their kids are across the sea. How could we have in common? I don't even know them. This doesn't have to do with math, come on. After I stuck with it and went through it, I found out that even though they're really far away, across the sea, we still have things in common. We really like sports, we really like school.
She was worried about the students in Uganda not being happy and not having the best health care, but she's now starting to be inspired about what can she do to help fix that or change that, or do they even want it to be changed? But she's starting to ask those big questions as a 15-year-old, which is really powerful.
I want to join the law enforcement field, like a cop, because I want to help people and I want to make sure people in the community have a nice, safe environment to be in.
Our project, I think, was just under $3,000, and we were able to impact almost 200 ninth grade students. So a little bit of money can make a big difference. I think what the students did this year, they'll remember, I think, for a lifetime, and that came from a relatively small amount of money that we were able to amplify into something bigger.
A lot of times when we're giving personally at our house, we're really looking at where that donation is going, and this donation is going to help kids be more academically successful. At the end of the day, that's something everybody in the community is interested in and is invested in, and it's not some donation that's going to go to administration or it's going to go to hire a bunch of staff people or things like that. The donations to the St. Paul Public Schools Foundation actually go to help kids get smarter, give kids better educational experience and more enrichment, things that the school district can't really afford to do, but that really make a difference in the lives of kids.
Never stop believing that all students can succeed and that all students are capable, and when you have those days where it doesn't feel like it, let the day go and start over tomorrow with that idea that this is going to be the best day and every student can succeed and you can be a part of that.
The biggest thing that you guys can do is listen to us and be there to support us and help us out on the way.
The people that help me is first of all, my family is the biggest one, and my teachers, and of course tutors.
Believing that we can do it, when we don't think we can do it, give us that little boost. So that helps us know that we can do it.
We need the community to take an interest in us teens and us young adults.